Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know where waist at. All these in the room, how could you?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing on first down is Brady. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty... And it's a fumble. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentrate.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cordero Patterson from 19 yards away. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Throwing now is Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Goff now to throw. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll be dropped at the 30. And a shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll try the air now with Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That one goes for 24 yards. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Listen. 12.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal.
Start left here. 12.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but, hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a dump off to White. Got some room at the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Tough. Go Bandit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run with White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
And this is going to be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but, you know, the Patriots...
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. And everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
Here's Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Sam Shields, the one that got him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Here's Brady to throw.
Well, it wasn't much of a...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
Let's play the time now.
A give. This is Michel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Alabama, 380.
On second down, Michel. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st and 10, Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff now on second down. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 37 yards. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Start fast, fellas! Start fast! Wait, 20!
Brady now on 1st down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Wait!
Now a play fake. Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Dante Hightower on the stop. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will. Another carry now for Gurley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Dances by at the 20. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner. Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play. Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him. And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down. They're running with Gurley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Foxborough. These two teams all tied up 16 apiece as we start the 4th quarter.
Go Bandit!
They keep it on the ground. Right again. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Give him 23 yards on the pickup. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. And down right around the 37. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Yeah, so I'm about to chew this clock. I'm about to chew this clock.
Brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly
Game
looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Game mode.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
This nigga aggressive. This nigga got that down. He tried to strip that ball. Yeah, I'm about to chew that motherfucking clock. I don't give a fuck no more. It's over.
It's Michelle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, you use your time.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
It's over.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get
it's
when
over.
the clock stops.
Fuck the Rams. Fuck what y'all stand for. Fuck y'all bitches.
Let's go.
Got him. Bitches over. Hey, say another Super Bowl ring. Yeah, bitch. It's over. Get off of me, nigga. Using time out.
For a good little game.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
It's over.
This is their fullback. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down.
It's over, nigga.
And that
It's
looked
over,
like
nigga.
a clear face mask to me.
It's over, nigga. It's over, nigga.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Break this motherfucking ring I got though, nigga.
From the gun, it's Brady. Going for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Hey, this last touchdown I get.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Whoa. Whoa.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, look at that. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Patterson in right. We put Cordell with it. It is though. If I score this touchdown, it's over. But you gotta score it though. Yeah, I ain't worried about none of that. But come on, bro. But you gotta score though. But I got them first victory of the day.
First and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Yeah, maybe that extra hut, you know, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Another one?
And now whistles and a flag. I think we got a jump here. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. Let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap.
Yeah, take that pass rush on.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Can you say touchdown?
Brady gonna throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly controlled right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy. Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, there's a
that was everybody said. That was everybody say. That was everybody say. God damn, that was everybody say. When they get whooped
on a fake.
When they get whooped, that was everybody say
that.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but
he's gonna tie up earlier too. One of the two.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Don't worry about it. They need to throw, bro.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. A really nice nice gain of 25 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the 50, it's gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more
passes
passes
like game over anyway. If you did score, it don't matter. Game over, homie. It don't matter. If you did score, game over anyway, homie. What the hell I get scared for? Your offense trash.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Beat? It's a big bum ass out here, beat. What you mean? It's over. Game over. Game over.
But you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
I'll be exposing you hoes. I'll be exposing you hoes. I'll be exposing you hoes. Yeah, I'll be exposing you hoes. I'll be exposing you hoes.
Getting it to their playmaker.
Get out of the court here.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Brady going to look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. Play action. Now it's Brady.
Oh my God! Who?
There, the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact.
Yeah, I ain't quit. That's the ball game, y'all. He gonna quit the game. I ain't quit the game, bro. Alright, my nigga. I'll live. Hey. I made my first nigga quit in Madden today. My first nigga quit in Madden today. He quit. Go ahead and quit the game, nigga. I don't got time for this. Go ahead and quit the game so I can get dressed. Come on. Go ahead and quit. I took this dub. Bitch, I got Deion Sanders out here, bitch. I don't lose no game, bitch. I got Deion Sanders out here, bitch. Go ahead and quit the game, bitch. Game over anyway, nigga. It don't matter. Game over. Game over, nigga. I'm like Cam Newton. You took goddamn Tom Brady out that bitch. Man, I could have played with goddamn Carolina, whooped your ass with them. That's how trash you is. I'm done after the game. I'm not goddamn going here.
To throw again, Brady.
TG, nigga. We gon' eat. We gon' eat. Easy. That's easy. Easy money. Easy money, nigga.
Taking it in. And the Patriots add 6
I just blew the nigga out.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old...
Easy money, nigga. Go ahead and get out of here, nigga. Y'all see the score. So go on here. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. I made this nigga quit.